Hazekiri.
This means trouble.
Does it?
Many cuts. One death.
Oh, this is going to be a good game, isn't it? Yeah.
On my way.
Mate, what is Shadow Tactics? Blade of the Shogun, mate.
Don't know, pal. Don't know. You said you should play this, mate. So I'm like, all right, mate. I'll play this then. So I don't know nothing.
You're accusing me of dropping you in it because it's bound to be a
I'm
well
putting
shit
my
game if I picked.
faith, mate. Faith. However, if it is a shit game, consequences. Looking forward to it though. All you said was Commandos. It's on there.
So samurai swords, killing people, sneakily, stealth, patience, all the things I don't do very well. But you're good at that stuff.
I am.
Well, take it well, pal.
I'm going, mate. Lead me to it.
It's got to well suck at this game.
Select character.
I'm coming right over. Sir. What in Japan though, mate? How was it?
Exactly.
Tell
Straight
me.
off the bat, mate, it was like a portal back to the 90s.
Oh,
It's
so good.
well good.
I know. I mean, not many people believe it, but I did finish the original Commandos despite hating stealth. And I've got to say, it was one of the most frustrating experiences ever.
Right.
But then, it was overwhelmingly popular at the time.
It was
when
well
Commandos
good.
came out, it was a massive deal, and nobody ever like iterated on that.
No, it was original. That was the thing. Like, obviously, there was loads of RTS at that time, but like hero-based RTS, there was none.
Yeah, you can't name a one since then that was like anything along par with that. So you're saying it's good?
It is basically, yeah, Shogun Tactics. So this is, it feels like, you know, the future of commando-type hero-based RTS, and it was really, really good. So let's get right into it with the story.
Go on.
So in a nutshell, pal, the story is, so a new Shogun, is rising up and it's trying to unify a warring Japan.
Classic
okay? Yeah?
JRPG saying.
Exactly, pal.
Classic.
Exactly. But on that, there is also a dirty bastard warlord that's risen up as well, because he doesn't want the peace. Doesn't want the peace, mate.
Classic.
Yeah? So
Absolutely classic.
The story is based around a samurai called Mugen, mate.
Yeah.
Mugen. And he's been tasked to basically find out who this new warlord is.
Oh, he's a mystery. He's a mystery man.
You've basically got the warlord's, I don't know what the right word for it is, nickname,
Yeah.
but you've got to find out who he is.
He's alias. I assume he's got
Alias.
troops on the ground, mate.
Exactly, pal. So you're going to take away his officers to get to him.
Yeah, okay. So you play Shadow of Mordor.
Exactly, mate. Yeah,
Another great game.
exactly. So you play as Mugen and you are tasked to identify this new warlord with his allies that he picks up along the way, which are obviously the other people that you will put in your party. So you've got Mugen, who is basically the big samurai, and he's a big motherfucker.
Yeah, he's the beef.
Yeah, exactly. Like the first person you actually meet before you actually meet Mugen is one of the ninjas. He's basically a sword for hire.
Yeah.
And that's how him and Mugen meet, because they've got the same task, who's called Hayato. You get a thief called Yuki, and she's a psychopath.
Oh, really?
She's a little girl, but she's horrible.
Like the chick from, what's it called? What? That's annoyed me. Where Elijah Wood plays the cannibal. You know the one.
I don't know the
Sin
one.
City. Is she called Kimoku?
Oh, I know who you mean
know
now.
what I mean,
Yeah,
don't you?
yeah, kind of like she's a nice girl, but she's got a dark side.
Cool.
You get I think what's he called now? Takuma, who's a sniper, old guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they got guns?
He's got guns, mate.
Or is
He's
it
got
like a
guns.
blow dart? Oh, it's a gun.
It's an old school gun. That's why it doesn't fall with the historical accuracy, because there was no like repeated guns in that era. And then you get Akio, who's the spy. So it is literally the team comp from the classic game Commandos.
And is the story told from Mugen's point of view? Like,
The story
is he your character, or are you literally like in Commandos where it was every character?
You are every character.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like there'll be story arcs where it'll just be a certain amount of characters from the team.
Yeah.
And then every mission it will show a progression of the storyline, or even a continuation with you.
Oh, that's
being
cool.
Mugen as
So
part
did
of
you
the
feel
team.
like you got connected with all the characters rather
Exactly.
than just one and they were faceless?
This is what I like about. This is why I say hero-based RTS is basically, it's not a nameless soldier like StarCraft, Red Alert. You know, where you're just throwing in endless amounts of names. These are people with stories, personalities, skill sets. So that's the beauty
Did
of
you
it.
rate
Each
the
one
lore?
of them.
I think it was a nice setting. Did it work well?
It was beautiful, beautiful. So let's use that segue there, buddy, to go into the gameplay.
Okay.
So, like we said, it was a portal straight back to the 90s of everything that was cool with Commandos, but brought into a modern day. Well, I say modern day setting, even though it was based in like the Edo
modern day
period.
gameplay era.
Yeah. It was a nice cell shaded graphics with a completely rotatable camera, so you weren't locked sort of like,
Oh
you know,
god, because that can be so annoying in the
Yeah,
old
it
one.
can be.
Some of the most frustrating experiences.
So yeah, it played the same though, and that's not a negative to the game because Commandos felt in the time as well. We're going back what 20 plus years now. That game was very polished.
Oh yeah, it was
Very
really,
polished,
really good.
Yeah, and it plays just like that. Every time you move a character, it's got the dialogue lines that they say, like we did with the Navy guy from Commandos at the start. So yeah, as we touched on when we introduced the characters, each character's got its own skill set which you need to use to overcome a mission.
Yep. Gotta be super unique or you don't care about
Exactly,
them,
like it within Commandos as well. Like we do this with a lot of games, but this is going to be my direct reference through this review. Is each character it's stealth based, but you can either not kill anyone or kill everyone.
Are those challenges or are they?
There are challenges.
Just preferences.
Now these challenges don't unlock anything for doing anything. It's just a sort of
Little prestige, mate.
Yeah,
little
prestige.
dick stroke on
For
the
the
side.
ladies, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you can, like we said, you can do them in complete stealth or kill everything. With, you know, it's how you want to play it. As long as you don't disrupt the central storyline of each level, like it could be a certain area where you can't be detected, but until then you can mutilate everyone in the city.
I assume you're doing the same thing, so you've got to watch their pathing, you've got to know where they interact.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. So you've got the environment to react with, you've got their line of sight, you can kill and pick up the bodies. And these are the things that I really like now, is because there's little additions to what we love about Commandos that are put into the game. For example, say like Hayato, who's our fast-running ninja. He can really quickly dispatch someone, put a body over his shoulder, and walk to an area to hide it, okay?
Yeah.
Yuki and Akio, who are the ladies, the smaller framed girls, who are very nimble, they can still kill someone, but they have to drag the body on the
they're
floor.
much slower.
But here's the two things that are really smart. The first one is standard. They're gonna move slower dragging a body. The second, which is really cool, is it's classed as a crouch. Okay,
So
like,
they're more difficult to see.
so if I killed someone behind like a barricade where your top half of your torso sticking over, she can still drag them behind that in someone's line of sight.
Right.
Whereas if I was one of the other two characters, the two men, they would be spotted because they're stood up carrying a body. And I know it's a little detail.
No, that's really
like
cool
that,
because
you know?
that gives you just different strategies.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about.
So
is
it
different
tells
strategies.
you who to kill someone to drag them with if you don't think. Whereas on the flip side is Mugen, who's the big samurai guy, can kill multiple people, carry two bodies under his arms, and still sprint with the bodies.
Wow, beast.
Exactly.
I like because that.
So-
you know what it is though? It's stuff like what you just said there. You're going from these. You've got these three different scenarios, which makes you think Mugen is a fucking beast. Because look at what he can do.
Well, let me get into the
That's
skill
what makes
set
you
part.
feel. Yeah. What did he
And
do
we'll
then?
save him till last because he does have the beast abilities. Okay, so Hayato, who is our ninja, I loved him. He was so cool to play. He can silently kill guards at a distance with a shuriken.
Sweet.
Okay, now you've got to keep in mind that depending on how you dispatch your character, an enemy, there is a radius AOE of noise that they make.
Yep.
So if you hit them with a sword silently, they won't make a noise. Hit them with a shuriken, they make a bit of noise when they on the impact. Exactly.
Got the old in there.
You can also distract them by tossing pebbles to move their field of vision, but also you have to pick up your shurikens once you've thrown them.
Oh, he's got a limited supply.
You don't have an unlimited supply of shurikens.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice
Yuki,
touch.
who's our thief, now she was a lot of fun. Her main weapons is she's got two small daggers, and she's got a trap, which is basically, I can't explain it. Like I think they've been in Rambo, like the new Rambo film. You step on it like a bouncing Betty kind of.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
But instead of it bouncing in the air, you just basically step on it, and a spear will go straight up through the bottom of your jaw.
Get fucked.
Yeah, it's pretty good, and they've done it graphically
fucked.
as well in the game. And she's got a bird whistle that she can, like, get people to come towards her traps with, which
Cool.
is very cool as well. Akio, who's the spy. Now, this is a really cool character, which actually involves a lot of an ability in the game called, I can't remember what it's bloody, Shadow Mode, which we'll get to in a minute. Now, Shadow Mode is a very nice little touch, but Akio, who's our spy, she can disguise herself as like a geisha or a priestess to actually, to distract guards or she's actually got bottles of this little thing. We call it sneezing powder, which is basically what it is. It massively reduces line of sight for a small amount of time.
Oh, that just puts them in a bit of a haze.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
that's cool.
You can get it's in AOE as well. It's not single target, so you can get like 2 guards on a door with it, and then sprint past them as they're like discombobulated.
So you can actually just use it literally as a distraction booty.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's cool.
Takuma, who's our sniper, old chap, mate, old chap.
An old
he's
man.
Still got it where it counts. He's got a sniper rifle and grenades.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's got a limited amount of ammo with both of them.
Yeah.
He cannot engage in melee combat because he's an old man.
Yeah.
But he can distract people as well, like with chirping and stuff.
What are you reminding me of? Do you know?
I don't.
Do you know what character you're reminding me of?
Is it the guy out of? It won't be Snake Eater. You won't remember him.
The End?
You do remember?
I do remember.
I thought, no way. I didn't get the connection
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you
yeah.
haven't bloody played
I think
it.
I probably spoiled some
Yeah,
for some of
he's
the
exactly
audience
like
there,
the
but yeah.
He's like the end. So basically, that's his role, but it's so good. And obviously, if you're killing someone with a sniper rifle and a group of people, they're going to hear the gunshot and they're going to see some body hit the deck. So you've got to be prepared.
Can you do things? I mean, I'm excited to play this myself, honestly.
Yeah.
So I'm just asking for the audience's
Okay,
sake. So I have
hit
these
me.
questions. Can you set him up to kill someone, but she'll trap people, have just a trap waiting for that guy because you know he's going to come towards it, kind of thing?
I'm going to get to that in a second, pal. Don't you worry about
Fine.
it because it is a beautiful, very simple little addition that they've added. But finally, Mugen, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got a bottle of sake which you can throw to an area to lure them into it.
Okay.
That's his thing. You've obviously got to pick up the sake once you've thrown it. Also, if you don't get the guard that's got the sake, the guard will walk off with your sake.
I was totally going to ask, what if they drink it if you're not quick enough?
No, they don't drink it. They pick it up and think, "Oh, man, I'll have that for later."
Yeah, yeah.
And you basically have to kill them and loot them. Then.
Oh, so you can still get it back?
You can get your sake back. Yeah,
I was just going to say, if you don't get it quick enough, do they drink it?
Now, the best ability that I liked in game, he's got one called Sword Wind.
Okay.
Now, he's a big hulking samurai. And Sword Wind, basically, you get a small AoE area in the ground in running distance, and you click it, he will sprint with 2 swords out, and then just like multi-slash up to 3 enemies.
Bro Storm?
Yeah, Bro Storm, and he will kill them instantly.
Oh, so you can do multiple kills?
You can do it. It's got a cooldown on the ability, but you can kill up to 3 people in the
Wow,
AoE radius
that's
with it.
massive.
It's very cool
That's
as well.
massive.
Very
If you can
cool.
get people into one spot with a lure and just
Yeah.
fucking bro storm them down, that's cool.
And he's the only character in game that can fight samurai head on.
Oh,
That's
what do you
something
mean?
that I
You're not
wanted
part
to
of
talk
the
about.
samurai
Is you got different kinds of enemies that you find. You've got the standard guards.
Yeah.
Then you've got ones called straw hats, which basically cannot be distracted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you've got samurai, where you cannot use any of the other characters to kill them. If you try and stab them in the back, they will turn around and eviscerate you.
Shh, quiet. Silence. Maybe this way? Oh, please let him be this way. Sensei.
Don't sneak up on a samurai is the moral of this story.
Also, which is very nice, but we actually made a thing of it on stream, is to kill all of them. Is you've got like named guard or unnamed guards. It's just guard, samurai. But then you've got named guards and named samurais, which are the names of the devs
Oh, that's cool.
who made the game. Which we took it upon ourselves to think that's a bit too big for your ego.
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, mate,
Get punished.
civilians, guards, straw hats, samurai. If
Murdered.
you had a name, pal, we were going to take you
I
down
am
a
not
peg or
doing
two.
this killers. I don't
Yeah.
mind that. That's kind of
Which
cool.
was pretty funny. So finally, shadow mode.
Okay.
Now, I didn't use this a lot at first, but you have to use it later on, and it's very, very simple. And basically, you can predetermine a move for each character, and then you predetermine it, and then you'll press enter, and then it will do it.
Oh, so you could do multi-actions with multiple characters
Bingo.
at once. That sounds
Bingo.
like you could do some sort of like Breaking
You could
Bad,
do
kill
some
everybody
really
on
good
the
shit.
nose. Yeah.
The best one that I could pull off was in the last mission that I did on stream, where I was infiltrating a monastery with Akio, who's our spy, and Mugen, who's our samurai. Now, there was 3 guards, annoyingly. There was 1 guard looking at 90 degrees on from where we were, and there were 2 guards at a door. Now, I couldn't take out one without alerting the other all the way through it, and I thought, this is the time that I'm going to have to use it. Because at first I wasn't bothered with it. I'll hold my hands up and say that I didn't really...
It didn't click with you
It
at first.
didn't get to
Yeah,
but
that's
then I
okay.
got to this and I thought, okay then. So I triggered it in shadow mode so that Akio throws sneezing powder at the singular guard. When his cone of vision goes right down, Mugen sprinted past him and blade stormed the other two at the gates, picked the two bodies up, and hid them in the bush before he got his sight back, and it worked like poetry.
It almost sounds like a Sherlock Holmes scene, like
Yes,
and then all the shit goes down.
That's what it is. That is exactly what it is.
You should
The
play that sound
predetermined
effect when they
Sherlock
do it.
Holmes video. Yeah. So, conclusion-wise, bro, is I fucking loved it. I couldn't holding my hands up now, even looking at my notes. I can't say that I found a con.
Wow.
With the game.
If you like this style of game.
Exactly. If you're into this style of game, for me personally, it was the kickback to things like Commandos, even the Lord of the Rings RTS where you play as the actual characters.
Yeah.
But it was exactly everything that I wanted from this style of Hero RTS, with a couple of nice little optional bolt-ons like the Shadow mode, and no, I love the art style, the maps.
I mean, did you realistically believe there was like a huge amount of solutions to each of the levels?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I never finished a level where we used the obvious solution. I'd killed everyone on a mission. I killed nobody on a mission. We used distractions like there's people who appreciate what you're doing who drive like horse and carriage, and they will let you get into the back of it while they get past guard.
So there is some good environmental interaction.
There's a lot. I mean, I can throw a pebble at an ox that's got a guard stood behind it. The ox will kick the guard in the face and kill him.
That's well good.
Yeah.
No, that's really cool. That's really
There's
cool.
a lot of things you can do. You can attack people from the water and drag them in and knife them underwater.
That's some really high
There's
praise,
a
bro.
lot of things to do. It's so good. I mean, I don't mean it's like game of the year for me. It's well up there.
Yep.
It's for me personally. Like I say, this is obviously personal preference. It was flawless.
So I guess the only con you could even say is it's a bit niche. That's all.
It was yes. I guess you could do yes.
Yeah, it's a game of patience. But
It's
I think if you're going to
absolutely
get into
a
this,
game
you're
of
going to know
patience.
that anyway.
It's got a lot of replayability, even if you fuck up. Oh shit! We did not touch on the fact that if you don't, it's designed to be quick saved in a level.
Save Scummy.
Right? If you do not quick save this game, after a minute you will get a small green bar at the top of your screen that says it's been a minute since you've quick saved.
That's awesome.
Mate, it will turn yellow when it goes to 2 minutes, and then it will turn red when it goes to 3 minutes, saying
That's
you haven't quick
genius.
saved your game. That little thing right there.
That's genius. The amount of
beautiful.
times. How long have we been in some games, and then especially you could even look at games like all the way up to the Fallout series.
Yeah, or even
and you're just
Skyrim.
doing something easy, so you don't quick save it a lot. You're just doing general side quests, and then suddenly you
then
die,
you
and you're
die.
like, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
You that's awesome.
So yeah,
That's
like
so good.
long story short, absolutely loved it. The pros of it was it's just like a modernized Commando with the nice little things put in: shadow mode, camera rotation, cel shading environments, beautiful setting, a digestible story, characters that you can relate to. Cons, nada. It's a bit niche if you like for hero based RTS, but yeah, loved it.
Superb.
Are you the Shadow Master, mate?
Pretty
Are you
much.
Shogun?
I'd say I'm pretty much the Shogun
That
master.
game looked badass.
Right?
It did. It looked badass.
It was
looked
well good. Everything, like just a nostalgia sort of like brainwave, like you see in a film when people's like memories are like coming together all at once of Commandos and how much I used to love that game. And this is a perfect modern representation of that style.
I've
of
had to
Hero
put it on the
RTS.
list of games that I'm going to play.
Definitely play
Yeah,
it.
and like, it's always
Definitely.
annoying when we assign the games out and you're like,
I should have taken that.
that looks really good. That looks really good. Well done. So if you enjoyed that, check out our previous video, and of course, watch out for the next ones. Or you can watch the VOD on Twitch if you want to see him actually spending hours shuffling bodies around. It's a different game, but you'll like it. Bye-bye.
Trust me, he says. Trust me.